Welcome, Cancer. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your third quarter, July, August, and September reading. I've laid out the cards for those months. I'll clarify with an African Tarot, and I'll pull an Oracle card at the end. I want to emphasize the general nature of this reading and my readings in general. It's something many tarot readers talk about, and I never do, making all kinds of assumptions that all of you are welcome to any reading that you care to view. However, it is important to consult your sun, moon, and particularly your rising sign. And that is because any astrological considerations are calibrated to your rising sign. That's where we know where the planets will fall in your solar chart. So it is very important to check in with those different placements and to even experiment on the ways in which some are more resonant at different times than others. Having said that, there is some information that I'm going to give you that may be a little overwhelming about new moons and full moons. I'm only going over this information very briefly. However, I will post this third quarter video as an end screen for the July, August, and September readings so that you can reference it throughout the third quarter. Go back, check things out if that is useful to you. I hope so. So I also want to thank all of you who like and subscribe and comment and share, because I enjoy reading your comments. It's very helpful to me and it's immensely joyful. So let's get started, Cancer, with your overall energy, the Three of Wands. And the Three of Wands is indicating you're starting something new. You're cresting on a new approach, a new way of growing and expanding in the early stages. You've decided to go into a new direction in some regard, and this is you just testing the waters out, making some inquiries, networking, making contacts with others, and waiting for the receipt of that information, the results of some of the beginning efforts that you're making towards this new direction. You're definitely looking at the horizon. You are looking far afield from your comfortable space, and I would be curious, Cancer, because of your natural ability to domicile, to be cozy and safe in your domestic environment, what kind of new changes you're contemplating. If that is even a new location, a new home, a new job, or just a new area of interest. In July, the overall energy is the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is definitely a card of understanding the things, the disappointments and the betrayals that you've experienced in the past. This is you taking ownership for the things that hurt you, the things that did not go the way that you expected them to, and really understanding deeply that despite what felt painful or caused you suffering, allowed you to deeply understand your role in those situations. This is not to blame you for things that you have blamed others for. It's to holistically embrace your experiences with the recognition that you would not be where you are without these challenges, and understanding ways in which you participated in any heartaches are also instructive so that you can be grateful as you release the suffering that you've experienced. The full moon in Capricorn in the beginning of the month shows us judgment, and the new moon in Cancer, your own sign, in the middle of the month shows us the King of Swords. This is definitely a time when you are having an opportunity to review or revisit some event, relationship, or experience that was not fulfilling in the past, that did not go as expected, that never reached its potential, because you're responding to the call of the universe. You are identifying your purpose, your contribution to the planet, to your family, to your loved ones. You are able to understand that there is a greater plan, and that those involved in events in the past that you may be having an opportunity to review also are part of a plan and also have their purpose to fulfill. This is allowing you to kind of holistically move into a new direction, to do something again. It's often trying again, doing something the right way. So this, in a sense, is an opportunity to correct something from the past, to redo it in a way that makes it successful, better, whole, to live up to your positive expectations and experience. You're doing this by cultivating this neutrality and this ability to cultivate that witness self that allows you to observe your behaviors, your actions, and even your feelings, your triggers in the month of July. This is that part of you that not only can stand back and observe yourself in action, in thought, and can identify those thoughts that are circular, that are unproductive, that are even damaging to you, and the ways in which you react rather than respond. So this is you gaining a new clarity and perspective, a neutrality that is helping you to continue to learn from past, particularly painful experiences. In the month of August, we have the World as the general energy. The World is indicating a completeness, a closure of a cycle of achievement. This is some aspect of your life that has allowed you to achieve something, often in community, in job, in work, something for which you receive rewards and recognition. You are now reaching a closure, a celebrated closure. This is usually for a job well done. You made it even though it nearly killed you. Whatever the tone of your closure is or completeness, you are at a place where you are in concert with the world. You are in alignment with your social role and responsibility. With the full moon in Aquarius, we have the Eight of Pentacles. This is in the beginning of August, and in the middle of August, the new moon in Leo shows us the Page of Wands. The Eight of Pentacles is reflecting that this closure is about some work that you have mastered. You may be in the process in August of actually working diligently towards this closure, towards these rewards, this recognition. And this is giving you the absolute love and expertise of what it is that you're doing, that you have achieved. This is you finishing it up, completing it, becoming the expert for yourself, and falling in love with the process. The Page of Wands is showing us in the middle of August the ways in which you are now open to growing, open to new inspirations. This is the way that you are now finding yourself at the place of exploring this new beginning that is imminent for you during the third quarter. The Page of Wands shows you opening up to being inspired, to finding out more information, to taking up a hobby or making a hobby something that is profitable, Whatever it is, you are recognizing that you have a whole new learning path before you. In September, the overall energy is the Hanged Man. During the full moon of Pisces at the beginning of September is the Three of Pentacles, and the new moon in Virgo shows us the Six of Cups. The Hanged Man, again, is really building on this clarity, this neutrality, this ability of you to witness your actions, to stand back and assess the entire picture, your entire environment, to consciously alter the way that you're thinking about things, to cultivate new habits of perception, to make a sacrifice in order to gain the benefits of this closure that you are completing, and to open up to the benefits of this new beginning that you are starting. The second three that you've received, or actually this is 3 threes that you have received in this reading, always numbers of completion, of collaboration. In particular, the Three of Pentacles is showing you collaborating in new ways that takes you out of the sense of pain and allows you to try collaboration again on healthier terms. So I see you entering, building a new team, joining with people who maybe you have not worked so well with in the past, or with a whole new team to create something beautiful, something excellent, to be flexible in the roles, to be peers and equals in this collaboration as you move towards something beautiful, something that builds on your phenomenal labor and hard work and really elevates the quality of products or services that you're developing. The Six of Cups towards the middle of September is showing you receiving balance throughout this process of really looking into all of your emotions, particularly the difficult ones, and really extracting the beautiful values, the learning, the grace that you've gained from those, and activating the new desire to grow, new targets of exploration, new ways of achieving those, new colleagues, new comrades. So the Six of Cups is saying that I can now make space to receive the love that I give. I can now make space to distribute the efforts of my team in a way that is equitable and based upon the needs of others. I'm going to clarify the Three of Swords with the Six of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. So another 6. That's positive for a reflection of balance and harmony that you are achieving right now as you review your past, as you revisit old experiences, relationships, or events, opportunities, and you renew those. Those are, the Six of Pentacles is as much about distributing the efforts of your work, sharing those, giving and receiving, but in a sense of material distribution, equitable sharing of resources. So this is important as you go through events, particularly of your past, and learn to accept and appreciate your ability to survive those difficult challenges, but you're also able to demand your fair share from experiences in which you may have felt victimized and may indeed have been hurt or damaged in some way. What also comes out of that is your greater ability to evaluate how you work and the ways to improve your efforts. So you are assessing what you have to, what you're doing, your product, your service, and you are looking at the ways in which you have completed your work so that you are able to measure the improvements that you will be making in September. So this is something that you are measuring and evaluating for yourself by reviewing the past, looking at what you've done and saying, I want to do it this way. I want to do it differently. I'm going to finish up this reading for you, Cancer, with a botanical inspiration. And I've pulled the Aster, and the key words are elegance and patience. Lao Tzu says, nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. I certainly do not get a vibe of anxiety or anxiousness from this third quarter reading for you, Cancer. I do get a sense of deep intention as you align yourself with an acceptance and a gratitude for the experiences that you've had, even those unhappy ones. So that I do have a sense that you are coming full circle. You are able to revisit the past, review old patterns, behaviors, and actions in such a way that you are allowing yourself to begin in a new direction, a new fresh direction with victory and pleasure and creativity intact. I'm going to leave it there for you, Cancer. I thank you so much for your time and attention, and until next time, Namaste.